Check. All right. Okay. When you hear the clapping, it's rolling.
Hey, hey, how's it going? This is your man Tim McDaniel here again with the Housing Podcast. It's October. What time is it's October 4th today. Hey man, we just want to give you the, updated news in regards to the housing. We got some great topics today. It's all about what's great in Section 8. And we got a special guest here. She's actually with our firm at Section 8 Managers. How you doing, Miss Arcelia?
Hi, I'm doing swell.
Awesome. Yeah, introduce yourself. Tell the people who you are.
I am the team mobility coach for Section 8 Management.
Awesome, awesome. Well, yeah, guys, I just wanted to give you guys a quick little update on what's going on here in the housing market. I'll let you watch this little video clip.
Arcelia and housing officials are set to talk about the opening of the waitlist lottery for Section 8 housing vouchers.
Are set to talk about the opening of the
families are eligible for the Section 8 program, which pays a portion of rent directly to landlords. Online registration for the lottery will start on October 17th and will end on October 30th. Housing officials told the LA Times they expect 365,000 applicants this year. 30,000 vouchers will be available.
All right, all right. So as you can hear, as you heard, you got the list opening up, and we wanted to make sure you guys knew it first. It's only going to be open for a couple of weeks, right? So you got to be sure that as soon as it opens up and on October 17th at 6 a.m. And I'm actually going to provide you some more information. Let me just try to get this set up for you, because I actually want to show you something else too. Check out this guy. He's a guy I follow on Instagram, but he's a Section 8 entrepreneur. Check out what he's doing.
So like I said before, I'm putting 15% down. That's 1 point. I'm getting a ton of DMs about how I'm actually financing these 100 rental units that I'm about to buy in Section 8 all up. So like I said before, I'm putting 15% down. That's $1.5 million. I'm financing $8.5 million.
Hold on. I'm going to repeat that for y'all real quick. That part was important.
I'm getting a ton of DMs about how I'm actually financing these 100 rental units that I'm about to buy in Section 8 all up. So like I said before, I'm putting 15% down. That's $1.5 million. I'm financing 8.
Let's just stop right there, guys. So a couple of things. So one thing, we got the Section 8 voucher wait list opening up, right? So that's exciting. And to be honest, they're presuming that there's going to be over 300,000 people applying during this lottery. During the 2-week process, there's going to be over 300 applications. So, and I also want to make sure that you have something you want to say?
No, you said 300,000 or 300?
No, 300,000. Yeah, I'm sorry. Yeah, 300,000. And so they're only going to be opening it up for 30,000. So they're expecting about a 10% of the applications to be actually approved, right? So we're going to have like a what to do guide on when it opens up, so you can know what to do when it opens up and make sure you have everything in place, right? And I actually want to show you kind of like the flyer for the wait list. It's opening up. So here's the flyer, and I'll just kind of go over it with you. So here it talks about the application process. It says interested families must apply online. So this is going to be online only, right? So you got to make sure that you're in a good Wi-Fi area if you want to get this in. I always recommend try to get it in the first day. So then, if it's a matter of first come, first serve, or if you have issues with the application, you have enough time to correct them if they allow that, right? So you just want to give yourself enough time to get all the information in that 2-week period. So it's going to be online, and just so you know, so it's going to be like for low income. So if you're in the city of Los Angeles, you make 50% very low income limits, which is one person per household, 41,000. If you have 4 people in the household, 59,000, and so forth. right? So there's a guide. If you're interested, feel free to email us at housing@section8management.com or at info@southbaypodcast.com. And we want to give another special shout out to South Bay Podcast Recording Studio. We love being here. We love presenting the information here in your studio. You always provide us with hospitality. And if you guys want the information, the phone number here is 855-9-RECORD, and the email is info@southbaypodcast.com. So there's another piece of information I wanted to share, because I know the last time we were kind of conversing here, we were talking about like the purchase programs for people interested in using their voucher. Hold on, they were using their voucher to actually purchase a property. So here's some information regarding that. Let me make this a little bigger. Okay. So this is just information about how is public assistance income verified. Right, and for the lenders that's out there, right, they have protocols, right? They have to look at, about two years of income or so. But the good news for voucher holders, I'll just kind of read it out so you see what they're saying. It says, so to verify public assistance, all you need is to document the borrower's receipt of public assistance income with letters, exhibits. So if you're a voucher holder, right, all you have to show them pretty much is your voucher breakdown. They have a portion where it shows the public housing amount, and then it has, your portion, right? So the part that the housing authority pays is a portion that you can use as proof of public assistance. Right, and so let's go down a little further here. So this part here kind of talks about Section 8 vouchers in particular. So verification of Section 8 vouchers. So determine from the public housing agency that issues the voucher the monthly payment amount and whether the income is not taxable. Right, so you just want to make sure that the income is not taxable, which I believe you just want to confirm. And if the income is non-taxable, the lender, they can actually develop an adjusted gross income for you, meaning that they can include that in your maximum income when qualifying for a mortgage, right? So that's amazing news. I told you I'm going to bring you information about that. Like I said, what we're doing now is actually partnering with those experts, with the lenders, with the home buyer education programs. And to be quite honest, we're actually getting lined up to be able to do all that stuff in-house as well. But yeah, I just wanted to share that part. And then there's another site that I want to give you guys access to, or at least the heads up on. It's very informative. I love sites that has good information. Oh, this is the LA Times. They're just giving more information about. I'm not talking about them, even though they're great as well. Oh, we're getting a call. This is Tim. I'm gonna help you.
Hello.
Hey, how's it going? This is Tim. You reached the Housing Podcast. What's going on?
Oh, just a question. What's the waiting list at the moment?
So the waiting list is gonna open up October 17th, and it's gonna be on the Hackala website. So I'm actually gonna be showing you guys where to go to when it opens up. It's pretty much Hackala.org, right? And so they're going to have it available when it opens up. It's going to be a lottery. So it's not open yet, right? They just kind of have information here, information there. They have a flyer. So if you want, we can provide that flyer to you. You can send us a quick email. We can just forward it over.
Sure. Yeah, provide me that email now.
Okay, great. So just send us an email at housing@section8management.com.
Can you repeat that?
Housing at section the number 8 management management.com, or you can just go to the website. It has our information there, section8management.com.
Section8management.com. Okay. Also, do handicap refreshment, people with handicap?
Well, so they have it's a lottery, so they don't have like it's a lottery. So like sometimes they do have preference programs. I would say, definitely apply though, because even if you don't get into this, there are some other opportunities that may be presented to you, just getting in the system. So I would say definitely, if this doesn't work out, there's some more kind of programs. I don't know if you know about LAHSA. Have you heard about the LAHSA, LAHSA, the Los Angeles Homeless Service Authority? Yeah, that's it. Used to work for them? Okay.
So, that volunteer, like volunteer,
Oh, okay. Yeah. So that's another, yeah. So they're not,
outreach work,
what was that?
the wellness outreach worker and volunteer, and then you get like $50 every time you show up or something.
Yeah. It's a big program.
Salary to get a stipend.
Okay. Well, yeah, that's another source. So, I mean, they're not affiliated with the housing authority, but that's another source where you can go to receive homeless assistance.
And then what is the income requirement?
It's similar. So if you're like low income under the 30% AMI or 50% AMI, so if you're like an individual or, if you're making less than 40,000, you will probably fall in one of those tiers that there be some assistance available. Obviously, nothing is guaranteed, but that's the income levels.
Below 40,000?
Yeah, as an individual, 41,700. So that's the 50%. If you want to go lower, the 30%, right? There's different levels, right? But we never discourage anybody from applying. So I wouldn't worry about that. I mean, if you need help, that's the part why you're applying, is because you need the help.
So October 17th, they open that's the time you apply. You don't apply early.
Yeah, no early applications. I wish I had that plug. But yeah, no, there's no plugs. Yeah, it's just application. This, everybody has the same opportunity. Yeah.
So October 17th, we go to housing management, section 8 management.com.
Well, that's our email, but you're gonna go to hackla.org.
Hackla.org.
Yeah, you're gonna go to Hackla.
That's October 17th.
Yes, sir.
Okay. Sounds good.
Yeah, man. So I hope it works out for you and your family. Keep us in touch. Let us know how it goes. And we're actually going to be available next week again. We're going to actually have another housing conference on October 14th in Inglewood. So if you're interested in that, you can let us know. We can, give you some information about a ticket. There's free admission. So we'll be also having the housing authority there, where you can kind of ask them questions directly. So definitely stay tuned.
Okay. Thank you so much.
All right. Thank you.
My brother David qualified for that too. He's an SSI, so I'm pretty sure he qualified. He doesn't make $40,000 a year.
Okay, yeah, definitely get them in the system. And like I said, it's a process. So, let's get all the paperwork in order, so he has a great chance of being accepted.
Okay. Thank you for your time.
All right, take
Have a
care.
good day.
You too. Bye. Okay, so this is the place where I was saying they have some really good information. Let me make it a little bigger. Okay, hold on, too big. Anyway, the name of the website is section8-information.org. I don't give a lot of plugs on these different Section 8 websites just because a lot of them try to sell stuff and try to take advantage of people. But what I've seen, like this one is strictly informative. They have a lot of cool information, just in regards to like simple stuff like how to become a Section 8 tenant, right? Here it goes. So how to become a Section 8 participant, Section 8 101, Section 8 program basics, right? Is really laid out really, really good for people. And I love that. We actually want to use some of their simplicity on our webpage because we want it to be just so easy for people to qualify and learn what it takes to be eligible. So yeah, so this is just a good site. I just want to let you guys see it. It's section8-information.org. Really good source of information. Okay. So yeah, man, that's pretty much all we had today. We just wanted to give you guys some information and tell you what's great about Section 8. I'll pull up our boy T Cruz again before we leave. Just because a lot of people, they look at Section 8 as a program that, is like just for, I don't know, I don't know how people look at it, but I want to show you that Section 8 is a program that people are leveraging to become ultra wealthy, right, in their community. So this guy, T Cruz, right, he's not from where I am. He's, I believe, on the West Coast somewhere. But here he is about to scoop up 100 properties to do Section 8, right? And to let you guys know, like, you can do the same thing, right? If you have an established business plan, right? I'm actually, I'm looking at him because we actually want to do similar things here in the California market, right? We've partnered with some affordable lending institutions that are available, right? I actually want to share that for those that's interested in, being a developer of affordable housing, right? There's some affordable lending institutions that specialize in affordable housing lending. And this is what he's leveraging, right? So I'll let him kind of just talk about what he's doing, but I wanted to let you know, like, anybody has access to these, opportunities.
Units that I'm about to buy in Section 8 all of. So like I said before, I'm putting 15% down. That's $1.5 million. I'm financing $8.5 million. The lender sent me a pretty ugly term sheet. He wanted 2% fee to do the loan. 2% of $8.5 million is 170 grand. I said, sir, I have kids to feed. I can't do a ton of thousands about how I'm actually right in the middle at 100% origination fee, which is a whole lot nicer at around 85 grand. So here are the actual full term sheets and then exactly how much money I'm going to be making every month. So here it is, 85% of the purchase price, which is $10 million. Rate starting at 3.5%. We locked in at 4%. He's giving me a 30-year fixed term, 1 point, which is what we talked about. No tax returns required, no income verification required, which is very nice. I can put it under my company name. He'll do single-family houses and portfolios, which obviously is a portfolio of 100 units. Now let's talk about cash flow. This is just principal and interest. I'll also have management, maintenance, vacancies, another $6,000 per month. Which will put this at $45,000 is my monthly total expense. So Section 8 in Jacksonville, North Carolina will pay $876 for 2-bedroom, $1,244 for 3-bedroom. The combined average is about $1,100 per month. $1,100 per month times 100 units is $110,000 minus my monthly payment expenses, $45,000 minus other miscellaneous things, say another $10,000. About $55,000 per month is what I will make times 12 months. About $660,000 per year. It will take me about 2 years to break even on my original down payment. I'm getting a ton of DMs about how I'm actually financing these 100 rental units that I'm about to buy in Section 8 all of. So like I said,
I mean, he kind of breaks it down, as you can see, like I love information, right? And if you're a lover of information as well, right, you can benefit from programs like what the Housing Urban Development offers to local communities, right? Like I said, this is a federal program. The Housing Urban Development is a federal program department, and they administer, resources to local communities to help low-income families afford housing, right? And we had Arcelia on with us today, right? She's one of our specialists. She's working on one of our new contracts. We were actually just awarded from the city of Los Angeles to assist them in a community choice demonstration. So there was 15 demonstrations that was selected across the United States to pretty much help, voucher holders get access to what they call opportunity areas. Did you want to give them a little information about opportunity areas? Go ahead, give it a try.
So, our opportunity areas, actually, I might need a little help.
Okay, and that's fine. And that's why we're here, because nobody know what opportunity areas are. Did you guys know what opportunity areas are? Right? No, and it's a new program. So that's why we're putting it out. Like, Arcelia's job is really to kind of assist all of the families that come in. She assists them with what they call the pre-enrollment process, when they're like actually getting enrolled and getting their vouchers. She helps them out, put together like a client profile, client binder. She assists them with the financial education, right? So she do the important stuff, like all the definitions. But anyway, I'm one of the leasing coordinators, right? And we're actually training housing placement affiliates, right? So if you're someone who likes to help people find housing, or if you're a landlord, if you're a property manager, right? If you're interested in being one of our housing affiliates here for this new program, please contact us at housing@section8management.com, right? We're building a community of people who's who believe in our crusade to help people find safe and stable housing, right? And in a timely manner, because there's a lot of things that happen in the given time period where people are left without housing from the time we find housing. And so we want to minimize those time periods, to put our people in a good position where, hey, as soon as they get their voucher, we have some housing that's available. So if you know somebody that has housing, if you're a landlord, right, especially in the LA County area, LA City areas, right, you want to please join our community, right? Because like I said, we have an affiliate program, and there's incentives available, right? I'm not big on, hey, you can make money, right? But Jay Cruz, our guy T Cruz, he showed you how you can make money, right? And we're gonna actually have like a episode specifically for housing affiliates, right? And how you guys can leverage our Section 8 managers housing placement platform to actually make an income, right? You could generate an income by being one of our housing affiliates, right? You go through our training program, right? You learn how to use all of our forms and documents, and right, you build relationships with property owners, and then from being able to match, our people that's looking for housing to those property owners, hey, we're able to identify incentives for you. And a lot of times that's like money, right? So, and like I said, we can hash that out in terms of the details. But yeah, hey, I just want to let you guys know this community choice program is really about helping people get into neighborhoods with good school districts, right? So that's what the opportunity area is areas that has what they call good school districts and have employment opportunities. So a lot of the areas in the city of LA, they're probably not, and I can actually show you a map. I just don't want to take too much time on this episode, but what I can do on episode 2, I'll kind of discuss this again, because I know a lot of people are going to have questions about the community choice. It's going to be kind of in alignment with what's going on with the October 17th launch of the Section 8, and so we're really don't expect to have people until like later in the year, maybe November, December, that we're actually working with, right? Because we have to wait through all these different things that's going on in the city. But we're going to be looking for properties in the Valley, right? In Palmdale, Lancaster, the good so-called good school district area, south here in the South Bay, Quartz Hill, even the PV in the Valley. What do they call these up here? Rolling Hills, Palos Verdes Estates. Like, we can find housing up there. I'm thinking just pull up this map. But you can actually go to our website. I just put up a tool. It's not the exact tool because we can't show yet the areas to the public. But what I can show you is this tool that we're using, and we're gonna integrate it on the website. So the parts that we can share, you'll be able to have access to it as well. So give me just a second. And this is our website, and then this is the opportunity tool right there. Right, so like I was saying, this isn't actually gonna be fully accurate right now, but I just wanted to show you guys, like, this is what we're working on, or at least, putting on the site to make easy for people looking for different housing, and kind of like what areas they're falling into. And like I said, we'll go over this a little more in detail. Like right now, I haven't had time to be able to make it easily understandable for you guys, so I just want to let you guys know it's there. Okay, so let me get out of that. And yeah, so if you guys have any questions about either the voucher list that's going to be opening up October 17th, or about our housing conference that's going to be actually made available to you guys in Inglewood, and that's going to be October 14th at 4:30. Right, it's going to be a hybrid, available online and in person. Right, the in person, there's a price to attend. We're going to have mixers. We're going to have vendors there. We're going to have some landlords there. We're going to have just a whole lot of people. Like I said, we're going to have the housing authority there. They're probably going to be remote. I'm not sure if they can make it, only because we have the voucher list opening up. So they're super busy. But we're going to have a lot of people there. And we want you guys to join us either remote, free, or if you're able to, if you're in the neighborhood, come by in Inglewood and come check it out. Did you want to say anything, Arcelia, before we end it?
Not necessarily. I don't think I have anything to say.
Okay, well, before we end it, I want to give you guys I brought a couple of props. I'm a reader. I kind of cheat. I do Amazon now, so I listen to a lot of my books, but there's a few books I just want to let you guys know about. There's one that's about Rich Dad, Conspiracy of the Rich. The 8 New Rules of Money. This is an older book. It came out back in 2009. That was around when that book From Good to Great came out. Those are a couple of my favorite books during that time. They wrote some good books because that was kind of like what we're going through now in the economy. I don't know if you guys are aware, but I mean, our economy is going haywire, and it's important for you to know what to do in times where the economy is not stable, right? So this book is a good book to read, to empower yourself, to be positioned mentally for no matter what happens in the market. And another prop I want to give you, hey, this is a free book. I can send you, email us, we give you a free book. This is called How Money Works. Stop Being a Sucker. Right, and it's written by one of my favorite authors, Steve Siebold, and there's also Tom Matthews. Right, it's a small book. There's a lot of pictures in it, but it has, it's super cool. It's written, at a like elementary level in terms of understanding, but it's really helpful just in terms of like how money works, right? And you would just you look through it and you'd be like, oh wow, I didn't know about the rule of 72. Right, and it's okay if you didn't hear about the rule of 72, right? A lot of people haven't heard about some basic stuff. And this isn't free, but I just want to let you guys know, hey, this is what we do, right? We're all about, how to leverage what's available to the community. So this is a guide. I partnered with Chris Johnson. He actually agreed to join us on one of our podcasts real soon. Right now, he's working on a project soon, but he's going to join us soon. He's the author of a grant program where he helped professionals get access to grants, loans, and contracts, right? And this is just one of the pieces. This is real estate. He does business, he does education, right? And so I just want to, give you guys those little bits of information because that's what enriches me, right? That empowers me. Like I said, we just won a contract with the city. We're so excited, right? We've been kind of like, running by the shoestring, right? We survived over 4 years as a nonprofit. Arcelia been with us for, how long you been with us now?
Like a little over 2 years.
Wow. Yeah, so that's pretty cool. I remember when it was just me running around, going from library to library, to print out papers and documents and help people fill out, the RFTAs, but we have a team, we got Arcelia. Oh my goodness, but I won't name everybody. I'll just let you guys know we have her because she's here with us today. But like I said, we have a team and, we do things by committee and I'm so grateful, for you, continue to invest in the company, right? Because we know the sacrifice it takes to deal with, situations that's not easy for people, right? Helping our community is a great opportunity because you just imagine somebody, literally living on the streets and, they're able to get off the streets and now they have to relearn what it means to, go into shelter. And so, just kind of being an ally for them throughout that process, right? It takes a lot of patience. It takes a lot of understanding. And so, thank you, Arcelia, for joining us for the podcast, right? And thank you guys for joining us again here at the Housing Podcast. Again, we talk about what makes Section 8 great. And this is episode 1. Join us again for episode 2. See you soon.